Hey everybody, it's Josh again. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. In the last episode, we placed the 3 pearls of the goddesses in their statues, so that we have gotten our 4th dungeon to appear, the Tower of the Gods. We also made a little bit of progress in the dungeon, at least half of the progress, what we need to do. We've also upgraded our bomb bags, so now we can carry 99 bombs. We also got the hero's bow in the last episode, so now we can shoot arrows. Anyway, in this episode, we're going to be heading through to get the last of the statues, and then try to finish off this dungeon.
The adventure continues!
So going through here, we got some returning enemies. Keys. And what's also kind of funny is you can see there's like a scale system here. Like, throw a statue on one side and you can go across to the other. But you'll notice it kind of doesn't go all the way. Because you weigh about the exact weight as a statue. And actually, I can go over through this door over here. Because according to this map, there are 2 treasure chests you can get in this room. One of them being important. Or at least one of them being required. Oh, stupid platform. Got some more eye switches and bubbles. So we're going to make our way across these platforms. I believe the treasure chest you want to get is somewhere up past this elevator. Right there. A small key! The second of the 2 small keys in this dungeon. Although, if you go all the way up there, there is another reward, but it's just another joy pendant. Trying to shoot that bubble. There we go. Trying to hit the eye switch too. One last eye switch over here. And there's the other treasure chest in this room. And in here, there's that joy pendant. Woohoo. I swear, the joy pendant treasure just started to get annoying after a while, because apparently E.G. Enuma thought it'd be important to put joy pendants in these. It's just like, I'm gonna put this here to make you think it's important. Think you think it's like an important item. Nope, it's just a joy pendant. Ha 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 ha! Oh, that was weird. The keys went in the water. Oh. Take that. Okay, what you actually want to do is you want to put 2 statues on one side. Also, if you blow up that wall, you can get to a treasure chest that has yet another joy pendant in it. Anyway, open the second locked door. And you'll notice the next statue, or the last statue, is guarded by those lasers. Well, you can hover over them with your Deku Leaf. Come on! Alright. Now, in order to get past these lasers, you're gonna do what you did before with the second statue. So we're gonna play the command melody. Take control of this statue, because the laser can go past the statues without getting hurt. And have him step on this pressure plate to deactivate them. And I was kind of expecting him to pull off a troll move, just like as soon as you step into the lasers, he steps off a switch. But no, they're gonna be nice. Oh, one of these guys. One of my least favorite enemies in Zelda. Wizrobes, which are those toucan spellcasters. They are annoying. Most of the time they either shoot fireballs or just like summon more enemies for you to fight. So anyway, we need to get the statue over back to this room, but we gotta get past the scale. And at least he dropped some arrows for me, that's good. So what you actually want to do is take 3 of these statues and throw at least 3 of them on one side. That way it'll be able to hold up you and the statue at the same time. Because the statue is also the equivalent of one of these, and so are you. So if it's just you and the statue, 3 is greater than 2, so you'll be able to get across. So let's pick you up, take you across the scale, and bring you to the middle room. That the last statue is now in its place. And a triangle will appear from all 3 of the statues' chests, because apparently 3 triangles in any Zelda game equals ultimate power. And they activate this, which is actually your elevator up to the next floor. But before we go up there, I want to go back real quick. Float across here so that you don't have to worry about BMOs. Because once you get the bow and arrow, you can actually go back to the room where you got the compass and go get the hidden item that's over there. I can pass you again. Also gotta get past the bubble. So now that you have the bow and arrow, hit this eye switch above where you got the compass. And it turns out the treasure chest was hiding behind that door all along. And if you get that treasure chest, you will get... a treasure chart! 1 of 2 in this dungeon. Oh, and also those guys activate new enemies. So some of the statues can come alive, which the ones that do come alive, they're called Armos. For Armos enemies, if you want to defeat them, you have to hit the jewel in their backs. That's their weak spot. Don't roll into the stairs. I thought that was going to be something they fixed in this version. Apparently not. Okay, the pressure plates are already activated, so I don't have to worry about the statues in this one anymore. Didn't mean to get the Deku Leaf. I was trying to get the boomerang to hit the rats. And also, I just realized there was one spot where I thought it was going to be a joy pendant, but no, it is actually something else. It's going to be the other treasure chart. So when I go back, I believe it was back in the last statue's room with the scale. Oh, you're kidding me. The Wizrobe returns. Go away. And you're dead. Okay. So you want to go ahead and... Oh. Oh. It just all of a sudden just reappears there if you throw it in the water. That's funny. Okay, you want to go down here and you want to get your bombs. Because... there's a... Oh, keys. Get away from me. Oh, you got timed the bomb explosion just right. Go away, keys. Okay. Time it when it's just about to explode. Throw it at that wall, and you can actually go through here. Because I forgot this is where the other treasure chart will appear. And anytime you see one of these symbols, you gotta pull out your Wind Waker and play the Wind's Requiem. For some reason, these symbols only react to the Wind's Requiem. It's probably because Wind Waker, Wind's Requiem. That makes sense. Anyway, this is where the other of the treasure charts is. You get the second treasure chart of this dungeon. And also these two statues activate. These are Armos Knights. To defeat them, it's easy. All you gotta do is throw a bomb in their open mouth. And when you throw a bomb in their open mouth, they kind of panic for a little bit and then suddenly explode. Alright, so now that I've gotten both of the treasure charts in this dungeon, it's time to head back to the hub of the dungeon with those statues. Okay, it's time to head into this beam of light and ascend. Ascend up to the 3rd floor of this dungeon. And you'll notice here, there is a guarded gate, some lasers that need to, well, you need to put down some pressure plates. So we're gonna need to take the statues and avoid the BMOs on the sides of the room. Oop. Yeah, use 2 of the Armos statues to activate these pressure plates, and then you use the 3rd one. And the lasers are deactivated, which will allow you to get to this chest, which contains a big key, which will allow us to get to the boss room on the 4th floor, which is technically what the boss is. And now you got to actually have to fight these Armos, otherwise the door's not going to open. So yeah, just hit the jewel in their backs. Yeah, other than that, Armos can't really do much. Ow. Ow. There we go. Thankfully that jewel shatters in like 2 hits. And when defeating those Armos, that door will open. And as soon as you go out here, you will notice we are now outside the dungeon. And we got some Kargaroks up here, as well as some more BMOs. Although on this little edge right here, there are 2 types of BMOs. Like, this specific one is not found anywhere else in this dungeon. Oh, now I got the Kargarok. I'll take the golden feather you have there. Also, these guys died in 1 hit to arrows. So these blue BMOs are kind of special compared to the other BMOs in the dungeon. Like, these ones will not allow you to pass unless you destroy them. You can't destroy them with an arrow. The red BMOs cannot be destroyed, but they can be avoided. So blue ones you have to destroy. Red ones you just avoid. Got another Kargarok. I'll take that golden feather and shoot you down because flying types are weak to projectile attacks. Avoid these last 2 BMOs. And here is the boss door. Okay, one's a fairy, one's a yellow rupee. Kinda wish the fairies could also recover magic, but no, they don't. Anyway, for this fight, you are gonna need your arrows and your bombs. Alright, here we go. Our 3rd dungeon boss. You have done well to find your way to this place. Oh, chosen one. Accept this final challenge. So yeah, this boss, you can kind of see it's going to be similar to I-Rock from Super Mario 64. It's also going to be similar to Andross from Star Fox. Anyway, here we go. The ancient tower guardian, Godon! Which kind of sounds like Guardian. But anyway, starting off his battle, he's going to use his hands to attack you mostly. And the eyes on his head are closed until you destroy the hands. You gotta hit both the eyes and the hands twice. And it'll make that kind of sound when you destroy one. Okay, once you destroy both of the hands, its eyes are gonna open, and now you want to hit those with your arrows. Oh boy, his ultimate attack. Whoa! Overkill, don't you think? Okay. Hit each eye of the head twice. Nope. Hold on. Seriously, that's like overkill how many bombs it shoots out at you. Okay, once both eyes are hit on the head, its mouth will open, and you gotta throw a bomb in it. And that will cause a hit on him. Kaboom! You want to repeat this process 3 times in order to destroy Godon entirely. And sometimes the hands like to do combo attacks. Yeah, that's one down. That's the other down. Now for the head. Although, I want to say something else right now. You notice that your arrows and bombs are kind of limited, but I will say it is impossible to lose this fight just by running out of items. Okay. Hold this mouth again. Time to throw another bomb. I'll do this process one more time to defeat him. Gotta take out the hands again. Whoa! And they like to push you into the electricity. Yeah, it's one down. Oh, that was close. Let's get this other one. Okay. Now for the head. Uh-oh. Here we go again. Whoa, jeez. Now, I want to say, like, since I'm about to beat him and I'm still got a little bit of items left, if you ever run out of arrows or bombs, he will shoot some arrows or bombs out of his nose every time you run out. So, like I said, it's impossible to lose this fight just by running out of items. Okay, now for the last bomb. Kaboom! And there we go. Godon is defeated.
Flawless victory.
The path can now be opened. Oh, chosen one. What will now come to pass is tied to your fate, to the path you have chosen. Go forward with caution. And there we go. That is Godon in his entirety. And this one doesn't explode into a cloud of dark dust because this one's not a minion of Ganon. And he had a heart container come out of his nose. He had a heart in his nose. Weird. Anyway, we have heart container number 7. Now it's time to finally clear this dungeon. In order to clear this dungeon for good, there's one last thing you have to do. Because now you're at the very top of the tower. Use your grappling hook on this. And... portal of light has appeared. You have done well, Link. It would seem the gods have acknowledged you to be a true hero. But this does not mean that your trials have ended here. Once you take your first step into the world beyond the ring of light you see shimmering in the ways before you, your true trial will begin. Are you ready, Link? Yes! You are probably wondering where we are, aren't you?
Yes!
Unfortunately, there's not enough time for me to explain it to you now. Once you're able to strike down Ganon with the item you obtained in this castle, all will be made clear to you. Trust in my words. See what awaits you in the castle. So yes, we have entered some mysterious castle underneath the waves. Look at that. A frozen moblin. Seems all the enemies here are frozen in time. We also got a statue of the hero of time. Alright, Link. I need you to listen to me for a moment. The item you seek is hidden somewhere in this castle. To find it, you must find the entrance to the basement. But that entrance has been blocked by a mighty threshold firmly sealed to prevent evil from ever gaining access. Do you know where to search and what you must do to open the hidden way?
Nope.
You will find a clue in the shape of the heraldry near where we arrived at the castle. Unfortunately, I already know what we have to do here. You want to pull these triangle blocks. Don't lean up against them. You want to pull them on these triangle marks. So basically with these blocks, you're going to make up the shape of the Triforce. And there we go. And it's funny how they said that they made this to prevent evil from ever gaining access. So apparently if you're evil, you can't solve a 3-piece puzzle? Okay, I just called that more Nintendo logic. But assembling that puzzle like that kind of reminds me of the Shrine of the Silver Monkey from Legends of the Hidden Temple. Excellent, Link. To perceive such a puzzle and decipher it is no small feat. It was a 3-piece puzzle! It's probably the easiest thing to ever decipher. Now take the sword that lies before you. It is none other than the Master Sword, the blade of evil's bane. It is the only sword that can banish Ganon from the world above. You'll notice the sepia tone here is starting to go away, thus restoring it to full-blown HD color. Unfortunately, now we have a lot of enemies to fight. But fortunately, it also means lots of items. Cuteness never looked so cool. Because we now have the Master Sword, the legendary blade with the power to repel evil. once wielded by the legendary hero himself. Now, before we go back up, I want to show you something kind of cool that kind of relates to the Hero of Time on these stained glass windows here. Because you notice there's Ganon right there on that window. But you might notice some other characters if you look at the others. See, there's Darunia. There's Impa. There's Neburu. There's Saria. There is Rauru. And there's Princess Ruto. So yes, we have the 6 sages from Ocarina of Time on the stained glass windows as well. Fun little Easter egg there. Anyway, now it's time for us to go up and fight these moblins and darknuts. I'm gonna kind of switch back to the boomerang because this is gonna be more useful against them. Way too many moblins. Right around here. These moblins are idiots. They hit each other. Okay, use the boomerang. I'll take that skull necklace. Take yours too. Ow. Also, now that you have the Master Sword, your attack power is going. Ow! Mega Punch. Now that you have the Master Sword, your attack power has gone up a bit. Oh, I'll take that skull necklace, thank you. It's funny that animation they make when they lose their skull necklace. Like, I'll take out both of those. Now going across this bridge is going to be another moblin and a darknut. He fell. Alright, now for the darknut. Attack. There goes your armor. Take that Knight's Crest. Yeah, right here, this is where you're going to get most of your Knight's Crest from. Also, most of the time, Darknuts will drop these treasure spears. And most of the time, they usually have a Knight's Crest in them if you didn't steal from them with the grappling hook. Okay, looks like that's all the enemies on this floor. So now we gotta go back down to the first floor and get rid of the rest of the Darknuts and Moblins. Oh no. I'll take that skull necklace, thank you. Stun you with the boomerang. And now you're dead. Oh, didn't want to take the Moblin Spear. Haha! Sliced off your armor while you weren't looking. This Darknut is an idiot. He was completely oblivious to me. Okay, I'll take that skull necklace, thank you. Unfortunately, I didn't get to steal his Knight's Crest. Hopefully he has in that treasure spear. Yep, there it is. Okay, come on. Okay, you're next, buddy. An attack. There goes your helmet. And your armor. Now take that Knight's Crest. Oh. Or not. I'll stun you first, then take your Knight's Crest. I said, take your Knight's Crest. Take the Knight's Crest. Thank you. There we go. Dang, he's still alive after that. Okay, take off your helmet. Okay, that one's dead. Okay, stun you with the boomerang. There goes your armor. Take your Knight's Crest. Stun you again. Take that. Still alive. Okay. There we go. Took that one out. Now I want to show a funny animation the Moblin could have here. Oh. Too bad he turned around. was gonna say, like, if you manage to get, like, a hit on them in the butt, they have this funny animation they do. Oh, there it is. It's like, oh, that hurt! Yeah, that's a funny little animation that they do when they get hit in the butt. Yeah, that's that moblin out of the way. Gotta take care of you next. Okay, there goes your helmet. Stun you. Get rid of your armor. Take your Knight's Crest. Now get some attacks on you. Stun you. Unfortunately, the darkness don't have any, like, really funny animations. Okay, stun you. Take your skull necklace. Give it to you. I think there's some more enemies somewhere. Yeah, I think one of the darkness is down here. Oh no, it's just a moblin. Oh, I thought I could hit him. Well, I managed to hit him, but I also got hit by a spear in the process. And now you're dead. Yeah, I think the last of the dark nuts and moblins are hiding like behind the stairs. Yeah, there's 2 dark nuts over here. Okay, there goes both of your helmets. And your armor. Oh. Well, I took one of the Knight's Crest. Oh, I got both of them. I tried to counter that. So yeah, unfortunately, Darknuts are very powerful with their sword moves. Unfortunately, since we're in like a tiny little hallway, it's hard for me to like maneuver. Take that Knight's Crest though. Kind of need to give him more open space. Ow. Got my blind spot. I also just realized some of the Darknuts have shields and some of them don't. At least if they lose their armor, they have some way to defend themselves. But he's dead. And by defeating all the Moblins and the Darknuts in this area, both of those barriers go down. And get some recovery hearts, because that battle was so totally epic by getting rid of all those enemies. Oh, didn't want that. Now, we're going to go back to the King of Red Lions, because if you try to go out to the front, there's actually going to be this huge barrier that Ganon has put down here that you can't explore the rest of this area. So, all you really can do is go back to the King of Red Lions, now that you have the Master Sword. Talk to him again. At long last, our preparations are complete. You must return to base so that we can return by the same path that brought us here. I've already returned to you. The time has come to save your sister from her prison in the Forsaken Fortress. Alright. So now that we have the Master Sword, we can go save our sister. Anyway. But actually, before we go save our sister, I do know of some side quests that we can do now that we've gotten a few of the items. So first, we're going to change the wind direction back to the northwest. And hopefully if the mapfish is on the way, I can be able to get the mapfish for this area. Yeah, he's just over there. Hoi, small fry! And so again, this square, and right in the center of the 3 triangle islands. Now we have the Tower of the Gods. And blah 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 about the Triumph Forks. Something about Tingle, but anyway. It's time to set sail back. So we're going to be setting sail back to Windfall Island because I know of some side quests that we could do over there. Well, at least now that we've gotten through a few of the dungeons. Although, now that we're here near Northern Triangle Island, there's going to be a cyclone, and now that you have the bow and arrow, you want to sail into that cyclone. Because as soon as you do, you will find this guy. Foolish creature who does not fear the gods, to the end of the sea with you. Let the winds of Cyclos' wrath blow you away. So, now that you have the bow and arrow, you want to sail into the cyclone and shoot this guy 3 times with the bow and arrow. And with that, Cyclos is defeated already. Whoa, he's quite big. That's a heck of an arm you got there. Oh. One eye. No one's ever been able to spot me in there before. Now, seriously? How could someone not see you? I mean, you were like a big red frog in there shouting, "To the end of the sea with you." How could you not see him? You obviously have a mastery of the air. And now that we've established that you're quite the Wind Waker, let's see if you can handle this. And now he's going to teach you a new song. So down, right, left, up. So hold the left control stick to the left while doing this. Down, right, left, up. The Ballad of the Gales. There we go, our third song, The Ballad of the Gales. Wahoo! In the hands of a Wind Waker like you, my adorable little cyclones will be as happy as can be. You need to move like the wind over the ocean deeps, just call my cyclones. Well, I guess I'll head home for now. See you on down the road. So yes, that was Zephos' brother, Cyclos. And now that we have learned this song, we're going to go ahead and play it. Because when you play the Ballad of the Gales, you'll be able to summon a cyclone that will take you to a certain islands. And this is going to save you a lot of sailing time, because we got like this corner over here, Windfall, Dragon Roost, Tingle Island, Tower of the Gods, Forest Haven, Southern Fairy Island, Outset, and Greyfish. So we're gonna take a cyclone to Windfall Island. Yes, also with these cyclones, it'll help you with a lot of speedrun strats. So now that we are back on Windfall, I want to see if I can do a few of the side quests I need to do here. But first we got mailbox jumping. Good morning! I have a letter for you. How you doing, Link? Are you getting enough granny soup? You made closer than I expect. I can make some if you come back. You have enough rupees. I need to see your sister Ariel. I want you to return safely. From Grandma. And she gives us a red rupee. Unlike the cheapskate beetle who gives us 1 rupee. Alright, so let me see. How many joy pendants do I have? 13, so I don't really have what I need to do for that side quest yet. So I guess instead we're gonna go in here. Because in here, this is the school, and the teacher here, Miss Maggie, talk to her. Oh wait, not Maggie, Mary, sorry. Miss Mary's School of Joy. Need to talk. Okay. So she wants me to go take care of the group of kids outside. Because apparently they're not really listening to her. Apparently the leader of those kids is named Ivan. Yeah! Yo, bud, you got a problem with us killer bees, huh? Do ya? Don't tell me it's that annoying hag of a teacher. Oh, wow. You came here to give us to talk to because Mrs. Maggie asked you to, right? Tell us not to skip school, and tell us not to be tardy, right, bud? Well, forget about all that. We're the mighty invincible gang of 4, the killer bees. You think we'd listen to a chump like you? But I'll tell you what, if you challenge us to a competition, then maybe we will listen. What do you say, challenge us? I'll take you on. Challenge accepted. So here's what the challenge is. Your funeral, bud. We're gonna play hide and seek. You gotta... Well, technically it's like a mix of tag and hide and seek. Catch all 4 of us. Go! So they're all gonna hide somewhere on this island. They don't hide indoors, and they don't leave the island. So the first one is actually right near here. Behind this bush. Hey, it's the girl of the group. We're gonna get her first. So yeah, as soon as you find their hiding spots, you gotta go after them and tag them in order to actually win against them. You're awesome! I know, because the second kid is actually hiding behind the tombstone. Like the water helped him survive that fall. Okay. Oh, didn't want to talk to you. Oh dear, pardon me, guy. Got this Elvis impersonator. My name is Todd. I love dancing more than anything. Say, guy, you know, it's just reminded of Magic Dance. Can't remember the fabulous dance moves. I can't seem to get the rhythm down. Think you know the rhythm? Well, we'll come back with that rhythm later on. First, I gotta go take care of some kids. Yes! Yeah, you got me! Alright, so now for the third kid, the leader is actually hiding at the top of this tree. So roll into the tree and he drops down. Got him! Yar, you got me! And now the last kid is actually hiding behind the bomb shop. I see you. At least that's what that looks like. Look at that hair. He looks like a demon. Yep. Oh! At least when he jumps, it actually sounds like a real jump sound. Get back here, you. Got him. Aw, lame. I can't believe it. You found all four of us. Talk about utter defeat. Looks like we lost our touch. I guess maybe we chilled out from... We won't cause trouble anymore. Here, take this. A piece of art! Nice. Okay, we need you to apologize to Miss Mary for us. Okay, you did it. You took care of the delinquents. And for doing that, she gives you a purple rupee. Another purple 50 rupees that I can't carry. As soon as you walk out again... Hey, it sounds like you apologize. It's her birthday soon. We should get her a present. We can't. We're no teacher's pets. But she does like jewelry. She loves joy pendants. So yes, this is where the use of the joy pendants comes in. They're telling you where you can find one of those joy pendants. Well, part of the side quest I want to do is I'm gonna go ahead and change the wind direction to the north. Because if you do that and then go all the way up this ladder, there'll be a switch up here. Press it while the wind is facing north, and... So yes, the windmill is active again. I suppose the next thing I should do is go up to that Elvis impersonator and show him the special rhythm, because he can actually teach us another new song. So if you go to him and pull out the Wind Waker, make sure it's on 3x4 time. It should be on it by default. And that's the rhythm. Un-un-sha, un-un-sha. That's it. That's the rhythm I'm trying to recall. And if you watch his moves closely, he'll teach you a new song.
Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
Right.
Yeah.
Left. Down! So follow that. Right, left, down. The song of passing. And there we go, our fourth song. The Song of Passing. That's it.
Yeah! Yeah!
Boom! Hey, what's the matter? Nothing happened. Why? It's because you don't have a Wind Waker, bud. So basically what the Song of Passing does, it allows you to change day to night and night to day. And that's going to help speed up some time for some of the side quests. And also, I think one more side quest I'll do for this episode is... I'm going to get out my skull necklaces. Yeah, I've gotten quite a few. So I'm going to give him 3 skull necklaces. Oh wait, I guess first you gotta talk to him again. Oh, gotta talk to him first. Have himself a pet pig, blah blah blah. Now show him the skull necklaces. Oh, Chum, that's a skull necklace. I collect these things, but how'd you know that? I sell these for huge profits at stores. Would you give me 3 of these and I'll let you play a game? Thanks, Chum. Alright, it's called piggy sitting. I'll let 3 pigs loose on this island. You have to bring them all back to me within 2 minutes. Do a good job and I'll award you. Okay, ready? Go! So find and catch the 3 pigs and then bring them back here. We got the stinky pig first. You know, it took me 13 seconds. Still got a minute 47 to get the other 2. The second one's right here. Okay, that's the second one. Still got a minute 35. I think the last pig is right here. Yeah, here we go. Come on, hear you. Ow. I don't want to talk to you, old man. I'm trying to catch a pig here. I said go away. Fine, I'll listen. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, crud. Oh. He's saying that his daughter was kidnapped and was taken to the Forsaken Fortress just like a real... Well, I got a problem of my own to deal with, bud, so... Come on. There we go. Finally got him. There we go. Found all 3. And he gives you a treasure chart. It's a good thing the timer was paused while I was talking to the old man. But anyway, now that that's done, and we got some of those side quests out of the way, I think this is a good place to end this off here. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD, we are going to be setting sail back... Well, actually, no, I want to take care of a... No. Yeah, we're going to be setting sail to the Forsaken Fortress so that we can go rescue our sister in the next episode. So, see you guys on the water side.